The letter of Aristeas, chapter 11, 33-45. I've heard too from the lips of Theodectes, one of the tragic poets, that when he was about to adapt some of the incidents recorded in the book for one of his plays, he was affected with a cataract in both his eyes. And when he perceived the reason why the misfortune had befallen him, he prayed to God for many days, and was afterwards restored. And after the king, as I have already said, had received the explanation of Demetrius on this point, he did homage and ordered that great care should be taken of the books, and that they should be sacredly guarded. And he urged the translators to visit him frequently after their return to Judea, for it was only right, he said, that he should now send them home. But when they came back, he would treat them as friends, as was right, and they would receive rich presents from him. He ordered preparations to be made for them to return home, and treated them most munificently. He presented each one of them with 3 robes of the finest sort, 2 talents of gold, a sideboard weighing 1 talent, all the furniture for 3 couches. And with the escort, he sent Eleazar 10 couches with silver legs and all the necessary equipment, a sideboard worth 30 talents, 10 robes, purple. Now, purple, is it purple or is it blue? Now, the robes, or at least the thread mentioned in the Bible, well, this was traditionally made from one of 2 animals, and it was more toward the purple-violet end or more towards the blue end. So there was, 4 opinions of what to do with that. And it made things worth about 8 times their weight in gold. So if you followed that rule about the blue thread, it probably was something that you reused in other garments. And a magnificent crown, and 100 pieces of the finest woven linen, also bowls and dishes and 2 golden beakers to be dedicated to God. He urged him also in a letter that if any of the men preferred to come back to him, not to hinder them, for he counted it a great privilege to enjoy the society of such learned men, and he would rather lavish his wealth upon them than upon vanities. And now, Theodectes, you have the complete story in accordance with my promise. I think that you find greater pleasure in these matters than in the writings of the mythologists, for you are devoted to the study of those things which can benefit the soul and spend much time upon it. I shall attempt to narrate whatever other events are worth recording, that by perusing them you may secure the highest reward for your zeal. Now, one of the things is that we're not talking the Septuagint of the Catholics, but that of the Jews here.